In addition to being an executive sponsor of public safety in Fulton County, I also serve as an executive sponsor of arts and culture. Externally, I serve as the vice chair of the Atlanta Fulton County Recreation Authority and a member of the Arts Commission for the National Association of Counties, or NACO. As such, I like to share with you arts and culture organizations and programs in Fulton County that are making a difference in our community. Today, please meet Casey Willis. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
How are you?
Doing well. We're so glad
Good.
to have you.
Fantastic. Good to be here.
Well, I know I've always heard of Seven Stages, and I've been there for a couple of productions. I know you always do it. You all always do a great job. But what makes or distinguishes Seven Stages from other theaters in Atlanta and Fulton County?
I would say the thing that distinguishes us is we understand that the type of work that we do can be a little uncomfortable at times, but we want to make people feel as comfortable with being uncomfortable as possible. So if you come see a tough show that's about race or about gender or just something that's non-linear, just crazy stuff going on, we want you to feel okay with that. So it's okay if it's some tough subject matter, come down anyway.
I like the way you say that. Make them feel comfortable about being uncomfortable.
That's the goal.
Well, that sounds like a great way. What types of plays should people expect in the upcoming season?
Ooh, well, speaking of which, our season opener is Bengal Tiger at the Baghdad Zoo, which takes place at the height of the 2003 Iraq invasion. So that's gonna be pretty heavy, but good work. We're going to do a new playwrights festival called the Homebrew Festival right after that. We're going to have a world premiere opera based on the Greek god Dionysus. We're going to have a work brought in from New Orleans with the Junebug Productions called Gomela, African Spoken Word Piece. And then we're going to close out the season with Curious Human Encounters. We're going to bring in voices from the community and collaborate with artists with new work.
Wow, sounds like a lot of good programming. So what made you all decide to start out with the Bengal Tiger piece about the war? And, I know that can pull a lot of different emotions from people.
Absolutely. So what we're hoping, again, is the same concept of, with everything that's going on in our world right now, bringing people into a space to be able to vocalize and to see that, even though 2003 seems like it was long ago, a lot of the things that happened during that time are still affecting policies that are happening now, still affecting the way that people around the world, people here in America live. So we want to make sure that we're presenting a platform for people to be able to still discuss these things.
And why is it so important, or if you will, share with our audience why the arts are so important to the local community?
I feel like those of us who work in the arts are always answering that question for people. So what I really hope is that people in the community start to internalize that question for themselves and to ask themselves, what would Atlanta, what would Metro Atlanta, what would the world be without the arts, and why is it important to them? And hopefully we can help be a part of that. Come check us out.
Well, music and visual art and even theatrical plays, I think, are so important, and it helps expose different people to different cultures. And I think the more tolerance and the more exposure we have to different cultures, the better we all are. So next year will be your 40th anniversary. You guys planning anything special?
So yes, we're having celebrations. We're looking to the past, looking to see how we're going to continue to push in the future. So stay tuned. Everything's coming, but next season is going to be incredibly special. And shout out to the Fulton County Board of Commissioners, Fulton County Arts Council, because we couldn't have done it without you all of this time.
Well, we look forward to it. How can people that are watching today learn out more about Seven Stages Theater, your 40th anniversary, and all the great things that you all are doing?
Yes, so, the most simple way would be to buy a ticket, Bengal Tiger, September 14th. And you can also follow us on social media, come volunteer, just be open with us, be vocal with us. We love hearing feedback from the community, so.
And where can they go to buy tickets?
Yes, you can go to sevenstages.org.
Thanks for being on the show today. We're so glad that you could take time to be with us. and let us know about all the wonderful things that you all are doing. Thanks. We'll be back in a moment with our motivational moment. Thank you.